Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Mr. B.A. Spire, and today we've got quite an exciting episode for you all. Yes, we're really excited to be back once again. We're going to be interviewing the latest stars, and... Oh, freeze! Alright, let's see the date on that. Interesting. Very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, you see here, this guy is a stealer. Yes, I'm talking, of course, about the opponent, Mr. V.A. Pire. Yes, and he stole from my client, Mr. B.A. Spire. They sound quite similar, don't they? Well, I'd imagine that's no coincidence, because there's no way that Mr. Pire's real last name is Pire. I mean, that's a little on the nose, don't you think? He changed it to match my client's name and to steal his entire show. Now, the date here that you see on this evidence shows that this show premiered approximately 2 years before Mr. V.A. Pire's show, which therefore means that he stole the idea and pretty much everything about it. The fact that it is an interview show interviewing the latest stars of the movies and shows, as he would put it, as well as, of course, the name, and even just sort of the general layout as well. This is impossible. I never actually ever heard of this show until now. Yes, why didn't they bring it up before? Well, we can't exactly prove whether or not you've heard of this show. You could just be lying right now, under oath, I might add, but here's the thing. Your show was never quite popular until recently. Even then, whew, not so good. But my client was surfing the internet when he saw it, and he was, as you can imagine, quite enraged when he found the cheap parody of his amazing and wonderful show. This is ridiculous. Phil, I need you to help me on this one. What is it, Mr. Pire? Anything? I do mean anything. Well, no, not that one. No. Maybe second. No, anyways, yes, no. But yes. So, Phil, I need you to look up at this guy, this Mr. B.A. Spire. See what you can find out about him. See if he indeed has had the show for as long as they say, or perhaps there's something fishy here. Oh, don't you worry, Mr. Pire, I'm on it. Mr. B.A. Spire, your days are numbered. Phil! Sorry, anyways. Now listen here, Judge and good people of the court. You see here, this is what we like to call legally a load of phony baloney. Proving something like this is quite difficult. Certainly, the formats match, and the ideas are pretty similar, and the fact that it looks like it was also made before also is kind of a little problematic, but no. But anyways, what I've got here is a selection of character witnesses that will testify to Mr. V.A. Pire's good name, and therefore will prove that he would never steal an idea. This sounds ridiculous, man. Judge, you were gonna sit there and just take all this? Brains. Alright, fine, we'll hear him out, but I assure you guys, all of you in the jury, that you will do the right thing here and vote this man guilty. So, listen up, think for yourselves, and just know the truth is out there, and I'm sure you'll find it. Oh, it is indeed, and I, just in case, will prove it. There's a reason I'm the #1 lawyer in my hometown that has 2 lawyers, and one of them died. And I only failed law school 4 times. That's not as bad as failing it 5 times. Anyways, here are my witnesses. Witness number 1, Captain Dome. Oh, Captain Dim. Oh, sorry, Captain Dim. Oh, hey, where'd you guys go? Captain, turn around. Oh. Captain Dim, can you describe how you first met Mr. V.A. Pire? Let's see, I think it was when I got my first real 6-string. Bought it at the 5 and Dine. I was just playing that thing until my fingers bled. I think it was like the summer of 75 maybe? That can't be right. I was this real famous rock and roll star, rocking out to the latest tunes and stuff. I was playing so many songs that I can't even name right now because they're all just too cool and everybody knows them. When my guitar string broke. Oh, dang it, how am I gonna play these super cool songs now? I said. Thankfully, my #1 fan ran up to me as like, oh yes, hello, I see that your guitar string is broken. It just so happens I have a guitar string in my pocket. Really? Yes, I always carry my lucky guitar string around with me, and I think today is the day I finally use it. Oh, well thanks man, wow, you just really saved this concert. And after that, we went on to invent honey mustard together. Well, Captain, I don't think any of that actually happened. What? Oh, it didn't? I must be thinking of when I meant Phil Collins, sorry, my bad. Wait, who's this guy again? Okay, next witness. Thank you, Captain Dim. Yeah, it's same thing. Let's see here. Mr. B.A. Spire. Here we go. Studio information and address. Ah, perfect. Locked? What? Only for studio guests? Aw, dang it. Oh yeah, computer? Well, here's my invitation. What do you think? Oh, unlocked. Haha! Violence is always the answer. Let's see here. 105 Ripoff Avenue. Alright, well, that's my first place I'll go then. See what's up with this little sneaky studio. Next up, we have White from the canceled series Men on the Moon. Oh, hey, it wasn't canceled, man. It just ended. Yeah, that's what they all say. Anyways, so what's up, White? Oh, hey. Well, yeah. So, Mr. Pire, yeah, he's really awesome. Like, he really gave me my big break. You see, we're just starting off. We're just making, the Men on the Moon movie and everything, and we're trying to get it a series. And I think being on the VA Pire show really helped us. So, Mr. Pire really helped us live our dreams. So, without this show, I don't know where I'd be. Oh, you're too kind, White. I'm sure you would have made it on your own, but yes, happy to help. I think I can speak for a lot of people here when we say that the VA Pire show really means a lot to us. I mean, a lot of us really got our big breaks on there. I mean, you look at like Ian Turner and stuff who hasn't had a movie just yet, but now he's gonna get a movie theoretically this time. They've been saying that since 2014. But yeah, so but yeah, he really hasn't had too many appearances. But this VA Pire show is always welcoming back, no matter what. So I think that really means a lot. And other characters too, other people out there that really just don't have a lot going on. They hop on the VA Pire show, they get to talk for a little bit, get to have a good time, and really treats them like family. So I don't know, guys. Even if the VA Pire show is somehow a ripoff, I don't think ripoffs are always too bad. Like it can still really mean a lot to people. Oh, that was actually pretty nice, White. Please, I'm sure they rehearsed that all day long, alright? You don't gotta buy that, it's a great performance, but in the end of the day, still a ripoff, not Mr. VA Pire's show. Okay, then let's hear some guests from the BA Spire show, then. They're not here, but the point was that you're supposed to prove that your show is not a ripoff, not us prove that our show is legit and is real, because it is real, of course. Very, very real, yeah. Hello? Anybody in here? Is this the BA Spire studio? This place is pretty empty. Huh. Not too bad though. I wish our studio actually had like some sort of form besides just like a black background. Huh. Well, nothing suspicious around here. So I'll poke around a little bit, see if I can find any information. I wonder if they keep any documents or information around. Oh! Oh man. It's like there's like a loose piece of floor here. What the heck? Maybe I could sue them. What was that clicking sound? Whoa. A secret entrance. Wonder what's in here. Oh, this has gotta be where some secret stuff is that could help. Alright, the next witness is Basil the Buttlord? It's Basil the Batlord, man. Oh, it's pretty close. Maybe we should skip this one. My life has been pretty hard. People think, oh, it's really cool being a villain and stuff. Everybody hates you and everything. You get to be evil and you get to look like the coolest person in the entire movie or whatever. Like all the heroes look so lame compared to the super cool, awesome, bat-fiend villains, for instance. But it is actually pretty cool. But even though I'm the coolest guy ever, sometimes it feels like I don't really have a lot of friends. Sorry. Yeah, don't have a lot of that. Kind of lonely sometimes being the coolest guy ever, but Mr. Pire, like that guy before us, brown or whatever, or green or purple, that guy, like he said, Mr. Pire really makes us feel like family. He's like the only guy that actually really, like cares about me and stuff, and it can be pretty hard sometimes. I mean, it could be pretty. That's not a tear. That was I accidentally just a second ago somebody invisible, a ghost, put some pepper in my eyes. But yeah, man, the show kind of means a lot to me. Yeah, from like a like a psychological standpoint, with logic and science and stuff, not any sort of like emotional things, because I don't feel emotion, but, as far as like cool shows, I guess it's pretty cool, maybe. Brains. Exactly, sir. Exactly. Mr. Pire has really touched the lives of many people that are nice and big and famous and stuff, but still have their problems. But Mr. Pire, no matter who they are, treats them like family. All this emotional appeal simply cannot change the fact that Mr. Pire stole this show, you know? Really sweet-talked everybody to believe that he's the original creator of all of this, but it's still stolen. Whoa, what is this thing? I'm gonna touch it. Just stand here and push this button. Whoa, what the heck's happening? Oh, it's over. Well, that's weird. I guess it's some sort of lighting machine or something? Well, that's not very interesting. Halt right there, you knave. Oh, wow. This thing must be a time machine. It must have transported me back to the 1960s. Oh, this is crazy. Wait a second. If this is a time machine, that means I've got it. Next up, one of the very first people that Mr. Pire ever interviewed. That is, of course, Mikey Allstar. Oh, yeah. Well, I've been on a lot of productions. I've been on, like, all the videos except for one. And, wow, it feels really great. Like, the thing that means the most to me is just being on the VA Pire show. It's such a lovely atmosphere and stuff. And it's been going for quite a while now. It's pretty impressive. It's made it to 200 episodes now. So, I don't know, guys. Like, even if it's a ripoff, like, shouldn't it continue on? I think it's, like, coming to its own. So, yeah, I mean, such a long history and so many guest stars and everything, and yeah, I think it should stay around. I don't know about you guys. That's all well and good, it's been around for a while, but it still doesn't mean it's not a ripoff, so I think if anything, they should have to pay a heavy fine for copyright infringement. Not so fast. Yes, that's right, you foul little Dumbo. Oh, I got this from here, man. Oh, sorry, yes, go ahead, Phil. What's the meaning of this? The true thief here is Mr. B.A. Spire, if that is his real name. You see, I went to their studio and guess what I found? A time machine. And proof? This guy right here. Hello everyone. This guy is from the 1960s when people went around and beat each other up with swords and wore armor and stuff like that. Anyways, so what he did was, he built this time machine, in the future mind you, and went back to when the VA Pire show was created, was inspired by it, and made his own show. Therefore, he committed temporal copyright infringement, which is more serious than normal copyright infringement, mind you. You could have just hired that guy off the street to wear this stupid armor and stuff like that, man. I mean, come on, that's hardly any proof. No, that's actually pretty good proof, honestly. I mean, that guy is pretty convincing to me, so I think, in this case, you guys are stupid. And the fact that Mr. Pire has shown such good faith to the acting community and the creative community just as a whole, I think it's safe to say that Mr. Pire is the one that's in the right here. You are done. Case closed. Mr. Pire, you are found not guilty. Oh, Phil, you did it! You really pulled through. Anything for you, Mr. Pire. Yes, we're doing this show for such a long time. 200 episodes already. It means a lot for all of you that have joined this show, and of course all of you that have watched throughout the years. We hope to continue very soon, yes. Plenty more shows where that come from. Now that we, of course, are the ruler and the #1 talk show on this channel, and no more Mr. B.A. Spire. All's well that ends well. Now about my fee. Oh boy.